Hi, Taurus. Welcome to May and welcome to your tarot forecast for the month. How are you? I welcome you. For any of you that are new to my channel, I hope that the readings resonate with you, that you stay with us for a while. If you're new, click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And as always, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, guys. Thank you so much to all of those out there that do. I am so grateful to all of you. So, Taurus, we're in your season. So many things are going on that are having to do with this Taurus season. We have the new moon coming up in your sign, Taurus. And it's going to be a good one for setting our intentions, everything that has to do with our value, our self-worth is, just the seeds that we want to plant for the next 6 months. So let's see what we have for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for May 2019. Okay, let's go week by week. 2 cards each week. First week. Okay, so we start the first week of May feeling a little on the edge. Okay. We have fire energy here with the 7 of Wands. And this is a card that lets us know that we need to protect our energy. We could have a lot of things coming at us right now, Taurus. A lot of contention, maybe fights, people's opinions, just energy, okay, right here. And you need to guard yours. All right. This is about being strong in your position, standing strong in what you believe. Okay. But then we have this 5 of Cups that lets me know that either you're going through a sad period of time or that somebody around you is feeling down. It's feeling a sense of loss, maybe feeling a little bit blue. Okay. So let's see what this is. I'm going to clarify with a different deck. This reading is general, you guys, based on energy. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this live, click that like button. I'm going to clarify these 2 cards for the first week, the 7 of Wands, and then this 5 of Cups. Definitely the feeling that we're going through transitions here, okay? Oh my gosh, 7 of Wands came out again, and the 2 of Wands. So this could have to do with plans that we want to do for the future, okay? Things that we want to build for the future, okay? Now, there could be people around you or you putting up a wall, okay? We get the 7 of Wands in this card too, is, these people building a wall. And here we have you as the one that is putting up the wall, putting up the protection, putting up that sort of defensive attitude. You could be doing this because you've been feeling sad, triggered, people coming at you with what they think, what they believe. Okay. Now you could be missing somebody from afar because we have this 2 of Wands, and 2 of Wands talks to me about distance sometimes, but this is about the plans that we want to make with someone else. Okay. What do we want to build for the future? We want to see something grow, okay, in the long term. So we're looking out at what it is that we want to build and how we're going to do that together. Okay. All right. So this is what we have for the first week so far. Okay. A little bit of defensive attitude, people putting walls up, a little bit of protection, going through the motions with that Five of Cups, and with the Two of Wands, there's a need for talking about things, putting a plan in motion, mapping out what we want our, 6 months. Let's put 6 months to look like, but it could be the next 7 weeks. That is very key because you have the number 7 right here. Okay. So this is about building up that inner strength as well, Taurus, because you could be going through these hurdles that, are making you feel that you could have failed at something, that you could have lost something, that you thought was going to be long lasting, that you thought that maybe things were going to be a certain way. And this is about, going through all the emotions that go with that, but building that strength up so that you could keep going. Okay. And like I said, with the Two of Wands, it's like, let's map our future here. Let's set some new goals. Let's get excited about the future. Okay. Now let's see what else comes up. Second week of May for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Okay, so we start the second week with more clarity, okay? More of a clear picture. This is gaining perspective, okay? Knowledge. Some kind of information that is really valuable here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Second week of May. Let's see what else comes up. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, there's new energy coming in for you the second week, and it doesn't surprise me at all. There's this new cycle beginning with the new moon on the 4th, okay? And it's going to be very key for you. It's going to be about communication. It's going to be about authenticity, integrity, and what you're going to build in the long run. Now, these are blessings that are coming in for you, okay? So I really want you to be aware that this could very well be in the cards for you, and it is in the cards for you. So let's see how we can clarify these two cards for you, Taurus. Second week of May, clarify this Ace of Swords. Well, look at all the cards that came out, and it's just amazing. It's new opportunities. We have the Three of Cups here, reasons to celebrate, okay, joy. This is like the birth of something new. And you see, we have these new beginnings here. There could be very good news surrounding some kind of new projects. And this is opening the way for you. Look at you right here, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. So auspicious. You're ready and open to receive these new experiences, all this abundance. Look, you have your treasure chest ready here to share your treasures, the treasures of your heart, like your talents. What are you? I don't know. I'm getting this, like this is about the intentions that you set, okay? And how are you going to nurture these opportunities forward, okay? Now, also keep in mind, get and join in, okay? Get into groups, join in with like-minded people. This is going to be people that lift you up rather than bring you down, okay? It's going to be really key for this new vibes that are coming in for you, okay? And then we have the Chariot, which is letting me know that you're coming into alignment. You're coming into alignment to abundance and reciprocity. You're going to be working with people. Make sure that you give to, if you're multitasking, that you give equal attention to different situations in your life. If you have children, that you give them, the time that they need, the value, that you show them how important and how loved they are. And with the Chariot here, this could be about traveling as well. So for the second week, there could be some planning about travel, or you could have already have something in place. But what I love about the Chariot is a card of determination. And if there's been any sort of obstacle standing in your way, things are opening up in a major, major way second week of May. Okay, so this is looking fantastic for the second week. Okay, now let's see, third week of May for Taurus. Okay, transition. So we're coming to terms with some sort of shifts that are going in our lives. Taurus are going through major facelifts in their lives. I mean, this is about deep transformation. This is about endings, but ultimately it's about the rebirth. It's about shedding the skin, shedding the old, and welcoming the new. Okay. Now with the death card, it's almost like it doesn't want me to say it because it's been so talked about, that we have this Pluto in retrograde right now in the sign of Capricorn, which is an earth sign just like you. Okay. And we also have Saturn, which is the planet of karma, which is highlighted here with the Six of Pentacles as well, because this is about, as you give, so shall you receive. And I feel that for many of you, Taurus, now is the time to reap the rewards of the good that you've done. Okay. So very, very nice. So let's see this third week. What else comes up for you? Oh my goodness, the star. Look at this. So your rebirth is all about healing. It's all about new age. It's all about opening up to this beautiful healing and guidance that the star card brings. Okay, so where you're headed is so much better than where you've been. Okay, so this is really telling me, even though the death card is very heavy energy, okay, it's not easy transformation. It's things that take their time to develop. But with the star card, it's letting me know, Taurus, don't lose hope. Keep faith in the situation, okay? The star card is a beautiful card, and it's really pointing out that you need to keep faithful throughout this huge transformation, okay? It's things changing at a soul level. It's very deep, okay? Now let's clarify this death card for Taurus. Okay, these two wanted to come out. Okay, so we have a King of Pentacles here. So this could have been an ending, a shift in a relationship with a husband, a partner, the father to your children, just somebody that was an equal to you, okay, because you had the Queen of Pentacles show up for you earlier. So we have counterparts right here, the husband, the wife, the committed relationship partners, okay? So there's a transformation going on in a marriage, an ending, a transition, a shift, okay? Now, this situation with the Seven of Cups as well coming out, it's almost like we're breaking free of the illusions. We're being able to see somebody for exactly who they are, okay? Because the Seven of Cups is usually in the traditional decks very much about dreamlike state, illusions, options, somebody selling you some sort of dream, and that confusion and the mix of emotions that this causes. So you could have seen this person as somebody that you could really trust. And now with the Seven of Cups showing up there, it shows that there's still confusion around this individual, okay? Now with the Star card, here, let's see what we have. Taurus. Let's clarify this Star card for you, Taurus. Okay. Oh, wow. So this is about healing yourself. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Amazing card for Taurus. Any of you that are wanting to regain your independence, if you've been worried, am I going to be okay? You know, you are going to be okay. You're going to be able to be perfectly fine on your own. With the Star card, I see healing when it comes to any sort of doubts that you were having, if you would be okay going through these changes, big changes in your life, okay? With the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles, is really letting me know that you'll shine in everything that you um, put effort into, okay? You can really create something fantastic all on your own and create a life that you are proud of, and that you don't feel like you have to depend on anybody to be able to feel comfortable, okay? There's a lot of healing going on within you. This is all about growth, self-worth, self-value, okay? It's just, you know, you're going to be looking fantastic. You're going to be looking like a superstar for some of you. This is, you know, just really beautiful energy with the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, let's continue to the last week of May and see what we have for you. Taurus, let's see. We have for you last week of May. Now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and for all the support that you give my channel. I certainly appreciate it. We have the King of Swords coming out for the last week of May. Let's see one more card for Taurus last week of May. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, you get the Six of Pentacles again. So this could be, you know, going through some legal details, legalities, you know, things that we really need to use discernment. We need to use our intellect. We need to be really present and clear on what it is that, you know, we're dealing with here. Again, the card of the Six of Pentacles, which came up for you earlier, is a card that talks to me about karma. It has that, it has the karmic scales. It tells me that, you know, there's been situations in your life where there could have been an imbalance, okay? People giving, you know, more than others when it comes to relationships. This could have been in contractual agreements too, and in the workplace, okay? It doesn't all have to be relationships. And however it resonates in your life, there is a situation here that needs to be cleared up, agreed upon. And really, we need to use a lot of clarity, discernment, make sure that you have all the details, okay? Let's clarify. All right, let's clarify this King of Swords for Taurus last week of May. Last week of May. Clarify the King of Swords. And guys, if you're watching my videos for the first time, I like my cards to come out freely. If I see that I'm taking a little bit too long, I will choose cards, but they usually just pop out just like that, like you just saw now. Okay, so Four of Swords for the King of Swords. This is definitely needing to meditate, needing to think things further. And not only that, this is the time apart, time away. So there is, again, healing with the Four of Swords here, the need to restore, to rest your mind, your thoughts, to reboot, okay, so that you can have clear information coming through, clear thoughts, okay? And if you're dealing with any sort of breakup, legality, separation, this is making sure that we take the time to read everything. We take the time to use our proper thoughts, communicate clearly, okay? Now, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be able to have peace after this legal situation is taken care of, or this karmic situation. It doesn't have to really be something legal, okay? But it really does feel like that. The Six of Pentacles, let's clarify it for Taurus. What is the Six of Pentacles? Okay. Wow, the Star is wanting to come out again, but there's a lot of cards here. But the Star is definitely there. See it? Beautiful card. The Ten of Cups was flipping over. Let's see, the Six of Pentacles. What is the situation with the Six of Pentacles about? Because we have it twice in your reading. So there's definitely things here that need to be put in balance. And another ace, the Ace of Cups. So once this separation happens, okay, and if you're on the other side of this and you're waiting for somebody to end something or to separate, or that distance needs to be put in place before this new love happens. Now, also, there's healing through this, okay? You have the Star, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Four of Swords, all cards of healing, okay? Overflowing, healing the emotional body, being able to open up to new experiences when it comes to love. But first, we need to go through that process where you clear out all the hurt feelings, all the heartbreak, and everything that could have gone on with the Three of Swords, which is the card that comes before this. Okay, so there's something that you're healing here, but it's going to come to an official sort of closing here. Okay, Taurus. And then what happens after that is big time love. Okay, but also I see that you've been really doing the work, learning to love yourself more through being super hard with yourself, because Taurus, you can see it here. You've been putting walls up, and it could be just like you trying to work through your inner struggles, just separating yourself from everyone just to be able to go through those difficult emotions. But what's coming here is just beautiful energy of new beginnings. Okay, look at the bottom of the deck. As your overall energy, you have the Page of Wands. So this is a new path, a new course of action, and regaining that motivation and being inspired again. So very, very lovely energy there for you. And at the bottom of this deck is the Empress, which is you at the highest frequency possible. Okay, this is Taurus at its best. This is the Venus queen. Okay, so really beautiful birth giver to the new. Okay, but yeah, it's a little bit of a, bumpy road, but what lies ahead is just amazing. Now I'm going to pull a couple of cards for love for Taurus. Okay. The first card is share the love. This is the Three of Cups. And this is just a beautiful energy of sharing yourself with others. Okay. If you've been feeling like you've been hermiting, if you've been feeling that, you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to go through these emotions, it's time to open up. It's time to give of your heart and your time. And also know that there's others that are willing to share their love with you. Okay, so open yourself up to that. It shows this heart in your hand cracking open. Okay, you have so much love to offer. And I really do believe that you're going to do it in a way that you've never done it before, because all you can see in the background here are people just looking at each other, just couples just staring at each other straight in the eye and just being in the highest vibration of love, sharing that with one another. And then the second card is find balance. Okay, so this would be like the Two of Pentacles. This is the Three of Cups. This is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, and this is about exactly that, finding the right balance. You see, you have certain cards here. You had the Six of Pentacles come up for you twice. So definitely there is a need for balance, and it's with everything, because it shows this wheel and it has all these elements. Okay, it's like balance your time, balance your family, balance your interests, your hobbies, balance love, balance time for play. Okay, so in relationships, it's going to be really important that if you've been feeling closed off, um, separating yourself from the world, healing from difficult situations that you've gone through, you've been fighting for a long time, now things are going to be coming into balance for you. But it's up to you always, Taurus. I can tell you 20,000 things to do. Now, at the bottom of this deck, you have the throat chakra. So very important here to communicate, to open up that that which you want to say. Okay. And if that has been something that you've been struggling with, definitely go through meditation, singing, having a mantra every single day, anything that opens up the throat chakra, meditating with the color blue, um, humming. It's also setting an intention, mantra, singing, music, all of that, okay, to open that up. All right. Now, last but not least, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for May. So let's see what else can we get. And this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Wow, too many cards. But look at this. It's beautiful. I can't even say no to all these cards because it's relevant for you. You have the Stag, which is coming out with the message to trust. And as you trust, you will thrive. Okay. And then you have the card for Mother Earth. And this is like the Empress right here. This is Gaia. This is your connection to nature. And This is saying feel love and comforted because you are supported. Trust that you are supported. Then you have the Hermit, and I believe I said that you could have been hermiting. Well, it is time for you to rest. It's time for you to recharge. Okay, you had the Four of Swords. It's sort of that, let's retreat, let's look at things, let's really think about them. Okay, and then also recharge. Okay, replenish your prana, your vital energy. Now, the last two cards are Sage, which this is all about being devoted to any sort of practice that you put into place. Okay, if you're going to set out to do something, you're going to make these plans, you're going to have certain goals, it's like be consistent, be devoted, and make that commitment to yourself that every day you're going to take the steps to get you a little bit closer to where you want to be. Okay, and Traveler. And this is pretty much right here. The energy of the Page of Wands. The Traveler says move in new directions. Okay, so Taurus, this has been your reading. Taurus season is here. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. Don't resist the changes that are coming. There's so much beautiful energy when you cross the bumpy road. Okay, when you climb that mountain, what is expecting you at the other side is just amazing. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you very soon. I send you fearless light and love as always. Check out the box below this video for any sort of information that you need on private readings, on where to find me, and how to work with me. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon on my next videos. Take care.